Hi, everyone. Welcome to the Office 365 Pulse Roadmap, where we cover the roadmap and hopefully an easy to digest formula so you don't have to dig through it all on your own. Uh, this week, you have the Tom and Tamara show. We're coming live to you from the week after the TechCon conference, which Tamara spoke at, and I just went and visited and toured museums, and we both came home sick. So hopefully you can put up with our somewhat snoggy voices here, and we'll go through this really quickly. So what we do normally is we cover the different categories that we have in the roadmap. Those categories are in development, which means that Microsoft is working on it right now. Then we have rolling out, which means it's on its way out to the various tenants to which it was designed to go to. Then we have launched, which means if you're in one of those targeted tenants, you should have it by now. And occasionally we will have canceled items, which we happen to have this week. We have a couple of them. So, Tamara, you want to go ahead and get us started with things that looked really interesting to you?
Sure, thanks, Tom. Microsoft Copilot, Microsoft 365 image generation in Copilot chat. So create images using natural language to visualize concepts and ideas within the flow of work in Copilot Microsoft 365. Now, that is coming out in September of this year for the worldwide tenants. And then we also have prompt suggestions in Copilot chat. So get started in Copilot chat quickly with automatic prompt suggestions that enhance your productivity by providing relevant and context-aware prompts based on your previous interactions. That's also coming out in September. What do you have, Tom?
I have a couple here. Microsoft Teams intelligent recap support for ad hoc meetings and calls. So, the intelligent recap feature, which you've got available in some areas, is now going to be available for ad hoc meetings and calls like those started from Meet Now and started from Chat. Now, Teams Premium and Copilot for 365 licensed users will easily browse the recording by speakers and topics, as well as access AI generated notes, AI generated tasks, and name mentioned after the ad hoc meeting ends. I think that is so great that you can just have the notes automatically taken for you along with tasks assigned based on what was talked about. Looking forward to that. That should be out by October. And again, that's coming out to worldwide, and GCC is getting it. So there is some government grouping tenants that are going to be seeing that particular one. Then we also have Microsoft Teams, all your teams and channels view. I'm kind of liking this idea. The new Your Teams and Channel views provides you with a centralized hub where you can see all your teams and navigate to their channels from one page. This interface streamlines your workflows, enabling you to quickly access and manage your teams and channels. I think that's great, especially if you have a ton of teams and a ton of channels you have to keep track of. To have everything consolidated in one place, I think should be interesting. I'll be interested to see how that plays out. That's also due in October and is coming out to worldwide, so it doesn't look like the government tenants are getting it at this time. So, Tamara, do you have anything else going on?
Mesh got some love
Boy,
this
it really
week.
did.
Microsoft Teams, Microsoft Whiteboard can be added to a Mesh event. Teams chat support in Mesh events, and Microsoft Mesh app on Meta Quest headsets supports hand interactions. So that got a lot of love.
Yeah, so if you're used to being in meetings where you've got half of yourself showing and you have no legs in your avatar, rock on. You've got new things to play with.
Great.
So, with that, we will go ahead and switch to rolling out. Tamara, what would you like to cover on the rolling out side?
All of it.
Okay, go for it. There's only four.
Outlook junk phishing report actions integrated with Microsoft Defender in Classic Outlook or Windows. The appearance and behavior of report phishing or report junk actions in Classic Outlook for Windows can be controlled by admins using reported settings in security.microsoft.com. Admins will be able to control whether the report actions appear in Outlook and where these messages get reported to, whether the user is prompted when they report phishing or junk, Admins will also be able to customize the text and other aspects of dialogue that appear before and after the user reports phishing or junk. And then Microsoft Teams Copilot and Microsoft Teams chat and channels summarize content over a specific period of time. So now you can ask Copilot in chat and channels to respond to questions regarding a conversation in a specific period of time, for example, like last month. So that is rolling out right now, and it's rolling out to the worldwide tenant. This I thought was great. Export Q&A questions. Event organizers can now export questions that attendees ask as a CSV file in order to better understand the questions asked and general sentiment in the meeting or event.
I think that's a really good idea. I like that one.
Yeah, I like that a lot. And then lastly, in rolling out, Microsoft Copilot in Excel summarize text columns. Copilot can analyze columns of text and give you summaries of the information. For example, Copilot will find the main themes in survey responses from open-ended questions. Oh my God, I'm so excited about
That's a
that.
great feature. Great
Yeah.
feature.
Are
Okay.
you going to cover launch and
I'm
cancel?
going to cover the rest because I can tell you're really struggling with your voice right now.
Yes, I am. I sound so attractive.
You can put yourself on mute, and I will take the rest of the list here. So we only have one item in launch. That's Microsoft Planner Resize Columns in Grid View. So they're going to introduce column resizing controls in Microsoft Planner, once again, if you're in the grid view. So now you can tailor your view by adjusting column widths, giving you the flexibility to focus on the details that matter most to you. That should be out now, and it went to worldwide. I don't know that the government clients have it yet, but you can take a look. But for all you who are not using government clients, you should have it now. And then we have two that were canceled. The first one is Microsoft Purview Compliance Portal Insider Risk Management Policy Wizard Enhancements. Says this roadmap item is canceled. We apologize for any inconvenience. It doesn't, it says they were going to make improvements, but it doesn't talk about why they canceled it. It just says it's canceled. Sorry about that. And they don't give you any hope that it's going to come back in some other form. And then the other one is Microsoft Edge workspaces now support adding highlighting. Um, Now able to collaborate in a synchronized way by adding highlighting. Note, we have made the decision to cancel this planned release. We apologize for any inconvenience this may cause. We continue to investigate different ways to enhance the workspace user experience. So you're not getting that one. You may get it later, but for right now, that one's kind of off the books for you. And with that, that pretty much covers everything that we had on the list. It was a shorter list this week, which is good because both of us are really struggling with our voices and not coughing in your face for this entire session here. So, with that, I hope everybody has a great week coming up, and we will do this again next Monday. And with that, I will catch you all later. Bye,
Bye,
all.
everybody.